What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Good morning, happy Saturday. You might be watching this live. I cannot wait to drop some knowledge bombs on you, talk to you about what 90% of self-made millionaires do, and my number one rule for generating wealth. All right, we're not just talking about making money, we're talking about creating wealth in your life. I'm excited you're here. What's up, Gus? What's up, Sean? What up, what up? Welcome, everybody. About to take you guys to church on a Saturday. If you're watching this live, please interact. If you're watching this as a replay and it's no longer Saturday, I still love you. I'm so happy you're here. This is going to be one of the most powerful messages I could ever give to you. This is my number one rule for creating wealth. All right, and I want to pre-frame it. I want to set it up. So as you guys are jumping on, let me ask you guys something real fast. In the comments, tell me if you want to learn my number one rule for creating wealth. Now guys, put yes, I want to learn in the comments below right now. And listen, I'm not sitting here saying that I'm the wealthiest dude in the world. I'm not saying I'm the most successful. I'm definitely the sexiest millionaire you know. I'm just saying, multi-millionaire. But I've been at a lot of different levels of success. I started with nothing. It's not like I inherited any money. My parents didn't have any money. I started with nothing. $0, negative. I was in debt, and I got to a place where I'm making tens of millions of dollars per year. Total lifestyle change, mindset change. I became financially literate, and I'm about to drop some knowledge for you guys. So put, yes, I want to learn, my number one secret down below. Let me go ahead and pre-frame it. Let me set it up for you guys, all right? This is the way I want you to think. This is the way I want you to think. What's up, Finn? What's up, Gus? All right, here we go. Diving in. Think about this. If you're playing ping pong or you're playing tennis or a sport like that, and somebody hits the ball and it goes way over to the other side of the court, what do you need to do to be able to hit the ball back? Well, obviously, if you're over here on this side of the court and the ball is way over there, you got to run all the way over to the other side of the court and get into position to be able to hit the ball back, right? You can't hit the ball back from way over here, right? You're just not going to be able to get there. So the first thing that we got to do is get into position to be able to hit that ball back. This is the same in business, all right? So many times we start off working at a job for somebody else, okay? And we are trading our time for money, right? We're trading our time for money. And the number one challenge with that concept is we're limited by the amount of hours in a day. There's no possible way that we can get to become wealthy. Even if you earn a lot of money at a job, you're still limited by your time. You can't leverage other people's time, other people's resources, other people's skills, other people's energy. We're stuck. We're over here. We're not playing the game to be able to get wealthy because we're not in position to be able to even hit the ball, the wealth ball, all right? Let's call it a wealth ball. We're not even in position to be able to hit that ball, all right? We're still way over here. So first, we got to get ourselves in position. Now, 90% of self-made millionaires, the way they get into position isn't for working for somebody else under their thumb, where they tell you when to show up, what to wear, when to eat, what to do, how to act, how much you're worth, right? If you're doing that under somebody else's thumb, you're still over here. You're not even in the game. So 90% of self-made millionaires get into position by starting their own business. Now, a lot of us, you guys watch me because you have that thing inside you. You're kind of like the outlier. I'd be willing to bet, since you're like me, and the reason that you watch me is because you think different than a lot of your friends and a lot of the people that are around you. So many people are conditioned since an early age to go to, school, then go to college, then get a job, then go get work up the corporate ladder, save what little bit of money they can. By the way, the average American saves about $1,000 per year. You're not going to save your way to wealth. It's not going to happen. We're horrible at saving. people naturally are horrible at saving because they don't understand, because they were never taught to understand the difference between an asset and a liability. Most people are conditioned since an early age to think that the house that they live in is their asset. That's their retirement savings plan. And so they work their way up the corporate ladder, and as they get a raise and they make more money and they're working to build somebody else's dream, what's happening is they're taking what income they have coming in from their job, and they're paying taxes, and they're getting into a mortgage, and as they make more money, they upgrade their expenses. And they're not thinking like rich people do. They're thinking their house that they live in is their biggest asset, and that's their retirement savings plan, which is the biggest lie out there. And they're paying all these taxes, and they're upgrading their consumer debt. And we're horrible at saving. And we don't. This is why people like Susie Orman talks, cut your credit cards up, live below your means, invest your money. You're not going to save your way to wealth. You cannot buy into this myth that your house that you live in is your biggest asset. Okay? And if you've read the book Rich Dad, Poor Dad, you're starting to learn the truth, right? The truth is the general rule of thumb for wealth building is you should rent what you own and live where you rent. Okay? I'm going to say that again. You should rent what you own and live where you rent. Now, there will come a point where you have so much cash flow from the assets that you own that you could go buy whatever you want. I was able to go buy, this is my house over here. That's my house. Okay? I'm not saying this to brag, but it's almost a $3.5 million house. I was able to work my way up to where I had so much cash flow coming in, it didn't matter what I bought anymore. I was debt free. I could do whatever I want, right? And so, in the beginning though, for the first 10 years, I didn't do any of that stuff. I didn't buy Lamborghinis and expensive houses. I just kept reinvesting. And I was buying assets at every chance I could. Now, I want to go back to my original thing. So to get into position, we have to have the courage and the encouragement and the support to start our own business, right? And it can start off as a side hustle, but this is how you get in a position. And my number one rule for wealth building, and you should memorize this, is that if you want to become wealthy, is you cannot limit your income. I want to say that again. The number one way to become wealthy is to not limit your income, and we do that by starting our own business, not having somebody else dictate what our value is. Because we know that we can't trade our time for money, or we're never going to get out of the rat race, we're never going to break free, that we have to learn how to read financial statements. Okay? It's not exciting stuff. Cody Sperber is ADHD. I'm hyper. I'm fidgety. I have anxiety. I got self-limiting beliefs. I got, I only like to do the things I like to do, and everything else I pretend doesn't exist. I'm an asshole half the time. I'm not like the nicest guy in the world. You guys look at me like, oh my God, he's so motivating, but I'm not motivated like 90% of my day. I'm sitting in traffic just like you guys, pissed off, right? So, I'm a normal dude. But I taught myself how to read financial statements. I forced myself to do it. And they don't teach you this stuff in school. But I understood income, expenses, assets, liabilities, cash flow. Those are the 6 words that you need to know. Income, expenses, assets, liabilities, and cash flow. At the end of the day, if you get yourself in a position, you start your own business, your job is to make sales and manage cash flow. That's all you got to think about. I'm not going to worry about anything else. I'm going to make sales and manage cash flow. Make sales and manage cash flow. That's my whole MO as a business owner. And if you do that, the way we manage cash flow is by putting as many assets into the asset column as humanly possible. For me, it was rental properties. For me, it was owning real estate. And guess what? There's a whole creative way of doing this. You don't have to go and put out a bunch of money to own real estate. You can use other people's money. You can get the seller to seller finance you. You could get the seller to let you take over their mortgage. You could get the seller, okay, to allow you to start paying on the mortgage that's on the property. That's called a subject to. You could do a wraparound mortgage. You could do a seller carryback. You could wholesale your way to getting enough cash in the door to be able to go buy something that you want. You could raise private capital. There's a lot of creative ways to doing this. But you should just be thinking all day long, man, I gotta get in the game, man. I can't be sitting on the sidelines anymore. I'm sick and tired of being this person that watches the game get played and I'm a spectator. Because I'm scared. Because I'm too worried about getting everything right. I'm constantly thinking about making sure that I have all the pieces in place. You should see my to-do list. Whew! It grows by the day. And I hide behind it. I know a lot of people out there know what I'm talking about right now. There's a lot of people out there that know that they're hiding behind their to-do list right now. They're not in the game. They're on the sidelines still. They're trying to set their business up perfectly. Get the logo on their business card perfect. Right? You guys know what I'm saying. And it's BS because you're scared. You're scared and you have fear, so you're hiding. You're procrastinating. You're hesitating. You're cynical. You're one of those people that is making every excuse under the sun as to why they're not where they want to be. You're a victim. It's everybody else's fault. It's not mine. But you know the truth. When you look in the mirror, deep down inside, you know the mother effing truth. That you're not doing what you should be doing. And that's the reality, is most entrepreneurs spend so much time trying to get everything perfect that they don't focus on the two things that they should be doing every single day, which is making sales and managing cash flow. Sales will cure everything else. You can figure out how to build the perfect system. You can hire people smarter than you. You can outsource. You can get VAs. You can build a business. If you can just get out of your own freaking head, get rid of that self-limiting loop that you're doing, and just dive into the game and adopt a fire-ready aim mindset. I've been coming live on the real estate investing page lately because I've been neglecting to pay attention to you guys. We got a page with 300,000 people, and I go live, and 31 people show up. I'm about to blow your mind here in the next couple weeks. We're gonna light this page on fire and get it lit. This community is about to get lit, just like my Instagram. If you guys follow me on Instagram, I got 1.2 million followers. It's lit. We're about to light up the real estate investing page because I've been neglecting. And that's a good word, by the way. Let's talk about that. Most people aren't successful not because of what they're doing. It's about what they're neglecting to do. All right? They're neglecting to do the things that are tough. They're neglecting to do the hard work. And I know if you're watching this right now, that's not you. That you want more out of life. That you deserve more. You desire more. You know that there's more out in front of you. That you just want the map. You want the recipe. You're smart enough to realize that winging it's not a strategy, and that you need to get a hold of a recipe because you got the energy. You got the mindset. You are the chosen ones. You're the weird, outlier, hyperactive, rule-breaking badasses that know, and you're sexy as a motherfucker because you know the truth. You feel it inside you. You've known since you were a little kid that you're not just destined to go get a job, work your way up the corporate ladder, have somebody else control you, pray that you don't get fired before you retire, and live this shitty retirement where you don't have any money saved up. That's not you. You want something more out of life. You think different, you act different, and you demand more. That's why you're here. So I want to end with this. Creative real estate investing is such a cool, fun business. Real estate's one of the greatest platforms, industries, niches to be able to get a lot of money in the door. So if you're 40 or 50 years old and you're looking at your retirement accounts and you're like, damn, I'm not anywhere near where I want to be, get into creative real estate investing. Get yourself into position. Hit that wealth ball as hard as you freaking can by following my strategies. I'm going to show you the recipe. I'm going to show you what works. You can, in a few years, I'm talking about just a few years of hard work, you can wake up one day and have all the money that you need for retirement. Real cash flow coming in, whether you're working or not. Complete financial freedom. You can pay down all the debt. You can have money coming in. You can quit your job. You don't have to work till you're 70 years old. You can enjoy the good life. And if you're younger, you better start thinking about retirement now, because I'm telling you, nobody else is going to do it for you. And if you don't have at least $2 million in cash saved up, you're going to live below the poverty level. I've said this in past conversations, but I mean it. And I'm going to keep drilling it into your guys' head. If you want to get real wealth, you got to get a lot of assets. That's how it works. Start a business. I'm a CEO of multiple different companies. I didn't do them all at one time. I got 70 employees at one, 10 employees at another, 20 employees at another, 5 employees at another. I got 1 or 2 that are just shell companies. I got some companies that I purposely lose money in for tax purposes. I mean, you gotta think about money and finances and creative real estate investing and all these different things that you're not taught in school. Let me help you. I could show you the path. But you got to get off the sidelines and get in the game. And the rule number 1 to wealth, I'm going to repeat it one final time, is you cannot limit your income. If you're working for somebody else, you're limiting your income. If you're working for a job, trading your time for money, you're limiting your income. You'll never get wealthy. Let me show you the path. Here's step number 1. If you haven't done this already, go to fliphousesbook.com. Download my free book on creative real estate investing. It's going to tell you my story, how I got started with nothing, how I went off and built a real estate empire. It's going to show you step-by-step tactically, not just the what, but the how, to get into the game and start doing this. At the same time, it's going to come with a free class. I highly recommend that you jump on the class. I put the training together. It's going to go hand in hand with the book. And next thing you know, you got the book, you got the free training, you get the encouragement, you get focused, and you get out there and you take action. What'd you guys think of this conversation? Do you guys want more conversations like this? Because I can map out, like on a whiteboard maybe next time, kind of the flow of how poor people think and middle class people think and rich people and assets and liabilities and the 6 main words that you got to learn. I could do that for you guys. We could have a conversation about creative real estate investing and how to find motivated sellers and talk to them. You know what? I got an idea. I'm going to do something special in about 2 weeks. I'm going to do something unbelievable for you guys. We're going to have a ton of fun, and I'm going to do something special. I think we need to get some energy into this group, some contest. We need to have some giveaways, some trophies, some prizes. I think if I encourage you guys enough, I can get the energy way, 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 way up, and be able to teach you guys some things on a whiteboard, show you guys what's up. All right. My wife is texting me right now. She's in the house texting me. Where are you? So I got to go make breakfast, but I hope you guys got something out of this. I love you guys. I care about this community more than anything else. Your success is my number 1 priority, and I believe that if I help you guys achieve real freedom, that it's all going to come back, because we're going to build this amazing community. Everybody's going to win. There's plenty of room up here at the top. There's plenty of room at this table for all of us to eat. There's more than enough deals to go around, and I feel like I'm finally at a place in my life where I can show you guys what works. I'm a master at what I do. I believe that I'm the best marketer in the business. I'm the best at the psychology of working with buyers and sellers. I believe that I'm the best at systems and processes. Ain't nobody better than me. I'm going to show you how to do it, and it's not because I'm so good. It's because good people before me locked arms with me and taught me the biz, the right way to do it. My mentors were the best. They helped me become the best. Now it's my turn to help you. So, love you guys. Go to fliphousesbook.com, and I'll see you guys on the training class that comes along with the book. Till then, take care. Comb your hair. Cody Sperber, Clever Investor, signing off. Peace.